I celebrate my culture with food and music daily, and I hope to speak the Spanish language as much as possible. Not as easy here in Lincoln, in the community, as it was when I was spending time in Chicago, but I do find the opportunity and I take it when I can.
I would say something that it's really special in Colombia. It's around Christmas time. It's called Novenas, and we hang out with our family and friends. It starts from December 16 until December 24th, and we just go around, we pray together, but we also have food, some really Christmassy Colombian dishes, and it's really nice to be there with your friends and family, just spending the time. And I don't know, December is really special to me because it's a month that I'm used to be with family every single day.
Well, something that is very popular in Mexico is the Day of the Dead, and we celebrate that in November 2nd. And we basically remember our family that already passed away. So we build an altar in our house, we put some pictures and food, some objects and candles just to remember them for the whole day. And if we still, we believe that if we still remember them at least once a year, they're never going to leave our house, and their spirit's gonna continue to be around us. And then we also visit the cemetery that same day, and we decorate the graves with some flowers and all whatever we wanna put in there just to remember our loved ones.
Something that is important to me about my identity and my heritage is just having a hard work ethic. I think that comes from my grandparents and the struggles that they had trying to come to the United States in the first place. And I think a lot of Hispanic, Latino families can relate to that struggle and to that hard work ethic, even in newer generations, younger generations like my own. We still have that strong work ethic and that desire to validate the hard work that generations before us have gone through.
I really value, Mexicans are very spiritual, and we always try to do something with our family. So we value family, spirituality, and the time we spend with people is very valuable. So I think just the fact that we appreciate moments with other people is one of my favorite things about the Hispanic and Latino culture. So it's all about interacting and having good times.
I think the coolest thing about my heritage actually is, so my mom, all of her family is currently living in Guatemala, but they were all from Spain. All my family's from Spain. So my heritage is all born and raised out of Spain. So I think that's the coolest thing for me is just, it's Spain. I mean, Spain's an awesome place. So.
No, I feel I have to, no matter where I am, I'm always gonna be from Colombia. It's something that it's gonna be there. My family, when I don't know, it's something that my mom always tells me, remind where you come from, no matter where I am. It's where I was born and raised, and I don't know, it's part of me. I'm proud of being Colombian, so I'm never gonna forget that.
I think some of the values that my family has and that I have myself that kind of are differentiating from maybe other people is a close-knit family atmosphere. I think we're extremely close-knit with one another. We care about each other. We take care of each other, especially in our extended families. And then also, I think just a desire to excel in life. And maybe that's just too general, but generally, I think mostly Hispanic and Latino families can relate to the idea of trying to excel and work to better ourselves, especially here in the United States. A lot of families that have immigrated to the United States do it for the reason of bettering their own family lives from what they had and wherever they came from. And so the same can be said for my family. And that's just something that you carry with you at all times, just that desire to push yourself to another level and to continue to push the people that you're leading, whether that's your kids or people that you work with, just to continue to push each other and to be the best version of yourself that you can be.
The way that I want to say this is like my mom, when she came here, she basically just wanted me to like get like the best education, you know, get the best life out of living here in the United States. Because I was born in Iowa, so she risked her life really just to like come here and make sure that I have like the best life that I could possibly have, because this is where everyone, you know, they get to do whatever they want to do. So I think that the biggest challenge for me was kind of just like giving back to my mom. She risked her life for me, so I feel like I owe it to her to give my life and like just to like live it out.
I am a third generation American from Mexican descent, and a significant challenge that I've faced throughout my life has come in the form of a question. And that question has always been, where are you from? And I would say, I'm from Lexington, because that's where I was from. But no, I mean, like, where are your parents from? They're from Lexington. No, but where are your grandparents from? They're from Lexington. And the question wasn't necessarily about where I was from, but how far do we need to go to find out where the immigrant in you came from? That's always been a challenge, because I've only been to the state of Mexico, the country of Mexico, one time in my whole life, and it was for about 3 hours. Right? My father, who was born in Lexington, was in the United States Marine Corps in the 1960s, before I was born. And I was born to be very proud to be an American. And so to be asked the question, where are you from? And not to have Lexington be the right answer has always been a challenge for me. But I'm proud to be from Lexington, and I'm proud that my immigrant ancestors moved there.
Coming to the States, it's a blessing. So I think that's something that is really hard to accomplish, just being from another country. Speaking another language, it's a challenge that I have to go through every day. It's really hard when you move so far away from home, but I really, really appreciate the opportunity that I was given in Nebraska. It's been like my home, away from home, so I appreciate everything that has been done for me here, but it's definitely really hard to go away from home, especially when it's somewhere that it's so different to what you're used to.
I was gonna say that I invite everyone to come to Latin American countries. It's not like how they show it on the movies or in the news, so we're always welcoming with foreigners. We love to open the doors to different people, and you're gonna have a good time if you visit, in this case, Mexico.